Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we are destroying the Flak Jackal reinforcements. We've already destroyed the vast majority here, and we've taken a minor amount of damage. Our Grasshopper has a tiny amount of internal damage here, which makes me super salty. But they don't move in this phase at all. Their Orion already moved, their Crab is a phase 4 mover. So at this point, we can pretty safely just bring our Thunderbolt in here and start attacking whoever we want, which ultimately, at this point, the question is, do we go after the Orion or the Crab? The Orion is already pretty damaged, as is the Crab. Neither of them are well maintained. They haven't taken that much damage from us, though, yet. And ultimately, we've got 2 evasive pips on the Orion to 1 on the Crab, but the Crab is currently in a position where it is in cover and bulwark. So that's going to be a 40% damage reduction. And we can't get into the rear arc from here, really. So I think that we go after the Orion instead. And ultimately, I feel like we go ahead and do a called shot here, just to boost our odds of hitting. Not the Crab, the Orion. There we go. Yeah, that's a 20% boost. I'll take that.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay, so essentially by doing the 20% boost, we made it so that the Orion's cover from the forest was basically moot.
Commander.
So we're going to go ahead and move our Jaeger up in here, and we're going to just continue doing the same thing, honestly. Like, realistically, let's precision strike him again, right in this torso. He's got his AC-10 ammo there, and that's where his AC-10 is, which is the majority of his damage. So if we can laser that off, that would be huge, actually. And we can't, but we did some damage to it. Okay. Our Grasshopper already moved. I kind of want to move in here and continue working on that Orion. Our Orion is in a pretty good position right now. I'm just a bit concerned that their Crab is going to hit right here and do a bunch of damage to our Grasshopper, which would be unfortunate. Nice. Okay.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
That Orion is in a bad position right now. Ooh. The Crab went for our Orion. That is super good. With that being the case, I'm going to walk the Grasshopper in here. We can't quite get to cover, but our heat is a little high for jumping, but we wouldn't be able to small laser from either of these positions. I think we can get away with jumping, actually. Look at that heat.
Behold, I take flight.
That also gives us more evasive, which is always nice. Now this is going to overheat us. I'm going to avoid firing a single small laser. Nice. Left leg destruction.
Cobra strikes.
Okay, so that's 2 pilot injuries right there. And I think from here, we're going to use our Jaeger. I would normally, we get good LOS here. We would have to leave cover. That's not the end of the world. All they've got left is the Crab.
Moving out.
So we can fire on the Orion. And the question is, do we just go for the kill? I mean, he's got 55 HP. I think we go for the kill.
Giving him everything I've got.
Okay. There we go.
Might be some good salvage there.
Excellent. Now, as far as the Crab goes, let's get to punching. Punching isn't as great as firing an alpha strike, but it does ignore the cover, and it does allow us to sink heat, which we're getting awfully high with our Orion. Let's pop on in here, and boop. Ooh, that actually did a lot. Took out one of his large lasers, that's huge. That's essentially half of his damage output gone. And I'm going to swing out the Thunderbolt over here so that we have a bit more direct of an LOS for our missiles. And fire. Heat sink destruction ain't bad.
Take that.
This crab is really dead. Oh, he's just going to... Oh my. That was a huge mistake on his part. He should have been running, honestly. Like, why would you not get any evasive pips?
Waiting for orders.
We're just gonna melee him from the back here with the grasshopper. We are gonna fire this small laser. I think he's just dead. He got knocked down. Close enough.
This just in. Critical hit.
That's 2 pilot injuries. He does still have 22 armor in that torso. But he's also dead. There's no way he survives this round. We have so many called shots.
Affirmative.
There we go. Didn't even need our LRMs. Or our Orion.
Kill.
Nicely done, Commander. You've just sent the Zhao siblings a hell of a message. When they cut and run, we'll deliver the postscript.
Mission successful.
Okay. $312. So we did take a tiny amount of internal damage in our grasshopper. The question is, do we care? And I don't know what the answer to that is. We could sub in our Thunderbolt that is also designed for punching. We're going to go ahead and grab this Black Knight part. And then the question is, the Grasshopper or Orion part? This is an Orion 1K. Let's go ahead and grab that. And then we can grab the Grasshopper or the AC-20+++, which I'm going to grab. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. We did get the crab part. We did not get the dragon part. I would have preferred the dragon part. But we didn't get any finished mechs anyway, so it's fine. So do we have a consecutive deployment here? I'm assuming we do. We are about to find out, though. Headhunting 2. High Orbit, New Valis. Nicely done down there, Commander. If that didn't get the Zhao siblings' attention, nothing will. Do you have eyes on our targets, Meyer? Roger that, XO. As expected, they've split up. Orchid Zhao has taken her lands northward, and her brother Dominic is on his way to the Far East. There are a couple dozen opportunistic mercenary companies right on our heels looking to pick up a piece of the action. There's no way we're going to be able to take out both siblings, so we're going to have to make a choice. So what's it going to be? Gauss rifles or pulse lasers? Because at the end of the day, that's really the decision we're making here. We're choosing who will live and who will die, Yang. Isn't it a little callous to reduce the decision to a matter of salvage? I mean, sure, I guess. Let's be real, the Zhao siblings are both terrible people. From a cosmic justice standpoint, they're pretty interchangeable as far as I'm concerned. I'm with Yang on this one. Sorry, Farah. See, Meyer knows what's up. Now, killing Orchid could net us double heat sinks and pulse lasers. Taking out Dominic could earn us a Gauss rifle. Now, personally, I'd be happy to salvage either of their mechs. I just want to know what sorts of new toys I'm going to get to play with. Okay. Double heat sinks and pulse lasers? Realistically, the heat generation from pulse lasers is offset by double heat sinks, but if we lose the double heat sinks, the pulse lasers would almost be unusable. The Gauss rifle, on the other hand, can be put on a mech like the Jaeger that stays back, doesn't take too much damage, and can sit back and blink. We already said we were going to be going after Dominic because we don't want to be fighting someone who specializes at getting in close, because that's what we do. We counter the long-range weaponry better. So Yeah, I think we go after Dominic. Some other mercenary command can handle Orchid. Roger that, Commander. The sniper it is. Dominic Zhao won't know what hit him. I'll lay in an intercept course and have you to him in no time. Okay, so it looks like we actually have some time. Excellent. So we'll just repair our grasshopper then. It'll take 1 day. And we'll tick forward that 1 day.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Okay. The Flashpoint added in Bellerophon. Okay, good to know. But we're working on this Flashpoint here. Okay, so this is an Assassinate Polar. That's nice. 396k. Or we could take a little less and have 4 salvage, and I think that's what we're going to do. There's the possibility of lost tech here. And we're probably going to get a big payout at the end of the Flashpoint anyway, which I believe this is the last mission of. So let's go ahead and do this. And, yeah, this seems fine. We are good to go. I do want to check here. This Thunderbolt here has 1310 armor. So yeah, our Grasshopper is just plain better. And then of course there's this one to replace the Jaeger. The heat on it is a little insane. But there you have it. So let's go ahead and deploy. Okay, so this is a polar biome, so we won't have to worry too much about heat. We'll have to worry a little bit, but not too much. Defeat Dominic Whistler Zhao and escape. Hunt down and eliminate Dominic Whistler Zhao, one of the 2 leaders of the Flak Jackals. Be advised that his personal battle mech is equipped with lost tech weaponry and equipment. Only his? Okay. Remember, Dominic is a sniper. He likes to sit back and punch holes in things at range, and his mech is equipped to facilitate that. I'd suggest closing into knife fight range if possible. Yeah, that's the idea.
Command interface initiated.
Incoming transmission. Killing my jackals wasn't enough for you, huh? You think that you can put Whistler in the ground? I wish you luck. I really do. Not that it'll do you much good. I'm gonna drill your pilots one by one, right through their little cockpits, and you're gonna watch me do it. There's our target, boss. Remember, he's a sniper, and his mech is outfitted with Star League-era weaponry. If you try to engage him at long range, things could get messy. When you've finished with Dominic, proceed to the evac zone. I'll swing by with the Leopard to pick you up. Okay.
I got icicles growing in all the wrong places.
So there are reinforcements here. There's supporting forces here. He's here. There's a lot of hard cover here. Okay. We're gonna need to make him come to us, I think.
On the move.
And we're just going to approach carefully.
Spot for an ambush. Be careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
Yep, I'm well aware that the crossfire exists. They're coming down this way. We take up a position here, and we can engage them relatively safely.
On my way.
Okay, the Jaeger is going to have to be down here, unfortunately. Thunderbolt can then come up here.
Affirmative.
Okay, we detected this mech. It's a 55-tonner. That's not too bad. Okay. That's a 75-tonner. That's a 75-tonner, so this is probably dual Orions here.
I'm receiving you.
With them coming in from this direction, I feel like we could jump our Grasshopper up here-ish and get eyes on this 55-tonner.
Look, Mom, I'm flying.
Like so. Okay, that's a fully maintained Wolverine, actually. I was not expecting it to be fully maintained. And he did brace as well.
Target confirmed.
Okay. What are they going to move? They have a 60-tonner here. That's a fully maintained quick draw. He guarded as well. That's going to be a 20% damage reduction.
Standing by.
I think we'll bring our Jaeger up over here.
Got it.
And we're just going to continue pummeling away at this Wolverine. I'm going to go ahead and do an aimed shot here. Just to reserve him back.
Firing full salvo.
Okay. Not great amounts of damage, but I've known that that was coming. That's a 60-tonner. That's not going to do much to our Grasshopper. Okay. I'm going to swing the Orion back over here. And hopefully this AC-20 hits. Excellent, it did. Okay, that Wolverine is taking a lot of damage. Do they only have 2 over here? And 3 over here? If so, that's not so bad.
Receiving you.
Well, let's just put some damage into this Wolverine. Nice.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
That was solid right there. Even through his bulwark. Okay, yep, as expected, that's an Orion. He is attacking our Orion pretty hard there. We'll be able to ditch into this cover, though. Or dip into the cover, even. Okay, this guy's gonna move. Actually, no. This guy is. Okay, there's another one over there. A phase 3 mover. They have 2 phase 3 movers. Plus this guy. That's a 60-tonner. All quick draws, I think? Okay, he is attacking our Orion, which really needs to get into cover.
Damage minimal.
Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting for sure. It looks like we are dealing with at least 6 mechs down here. And there's this guy. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we will see about dealing with all of these mechs. See you all then.